I just met a little boy that dressed up today as a smoke detector. I had absolutely no idea what he was, but he was very proud of it. And he said something that I thought about all on the walk back. And so I wanted to come and share it here with you. And what he said, very excited, was that he had never experienced the ocean as a smoke detector. And he had never experienced school as a smoke detector, and he was just like so just in awe of this brand new way of experiencing life. And I was thinking about it on the way home, and it's so true. But what is actually more true is, even if you're not dressed up, you have never experienced today as this version of you. You have never got to experience the people around you exactly as they are, and there's literally no component or tangible thing in your life that's exactly the same as it was yesterday. And when you really think about this, it should excite you, especially if you're somebody who's doing a lot of healing, because a lot of times so much healing has already happened, and we have not lived in a way to let it express itself in its fullest capacity. Especially if you're somebody who is very rigid and tailored and strict with how you're living, or you keep yourself locked into your home to do the healing, and you're not really experiencing the dynamic nature of life and everything around you, and even a community or neighbors or strangers, then you oftentimes don't get to see the magnitude of the healing that's already happened. And I got to experience this too with this recent car accident. And there is no way that the human being that I was before that accident could remain. There's absolutely no way. And it could be a devastating thing, or it could be a very transformational and beautiful thing. And you are in the driver's seat of dictating which way that's going to go. Any type of trauma in your life, no matter what it is. And so when you realize that, then you should wake up every single day, even if you're having a hard day today. Let today be hard. Let it be a mess. Let it be whatever it is. That's the costume for today. Then wake up tomorrow being the person that you've never been before, because you've never been the person that survived that day, right? I had never been somebody who had been in a car accident, especially a car accident like that. I'd never been in a situation exactly like that, where a life was lost and everything that went in to that moment. I had never experienced anything like that. And so the person that lived and survived and has learned and healed and gained wisdom, she's never experienced even the life that I flew back to once I got back to my home. I had never even experienced my home as that version of me. And you don't realize how much changes in you when you don't let yourself be in real life, meaning you don't let yourself experience the dynamic nature of moment to moment, day to day. You're never the same person. Your body is never the same. You can't have the same level of healing in a cut 2 days in a row. It's impossible. If you've had a whole day of healing a cut, it's 24 hours healed that next day, which means it's not even remotely close to the same as it was the day before. And this is true for your whole entire body. So what this little smoke detector, smoke alarm had to say today is so profound. And if you could take it, and if you could really live it, not just listen to it, but actually apply it and live it, and realize, I don't know if I'm still afraid of the things I was afraid of. I don't know if my personality is still the same. I don't know if I still care about the things that I care about until I'm in that day, right? To not try to predict and project your day to create some level of security in your mind, but to get to experience the healing, the evolution, the strength, the growth through throwing yourself into reality, which is massively unpredictable, ever changing, and just so dynamic in its aliveness, right? And to have the confidence and the courage to go step out into it and realize the healing that's happened. You don't just sit in your home and accumulate healing and then go live after you get to a certain point. Part of the living is going to pour in the medicine that was required for the healing, for the completion of the healing. That's the life part of it. Your life is your medicine, not just what you can put in a bag, not just what you can put in your mouth, not something that comes through a potion, a syringe, a pill, any of those things, but actual the actual life, the moments, every breath and the spaces in between. It's all medicating you, and you get to be an active player in how it comes in and interfaces with you. And if you're expecting it to be like it was yesterday, you're missing out on the magic of what it actually is today. If you're expecting your body to be the same level of, quote unquote, healed or not healed in today, if you're not experiencing it exactly as it is and letting it show you, then you're actually starting to contribute to the chronic nature of its presentation. That's a totally different conversation, but I just want to plant that here too. So you have never been this version of you before. Go and live life with that just innocence and that exposure to being just available to letting life show you, letting your body show you, letting your emotions and your mind and your thoughts. What are you doing all of that work for anyways? To go and live and experience life and be thrilled and be excited and feel things and experience things and taste things and touch things and meet people and do things. That's the whole point of even doing the healing, and doing those things increases the healing. So just a little thought explosion that happened from this adorable little smoke detector that I met at the ocean, experiencing the rest of this day. Unlike he will ever experience it again, even if he decides to be a smoke detector tomorrow. Think about this, really go into it. I tell my patients all the time, you can't eat the same apple twice. It's absolutely impossible. So you can't be the same you twice, but you can act like it. So if that's the costume you're putting on, maybe switch it up or maybe just take it off. All right. Maybe something stuck, maybe something didn't. Either way, have a beautiful day, regardless of how you feel about this day or what your cultural background is. Remember those that we love always. And last little thing, thank you all for your messages, every phone call, everything that was sent, all of your prayers, your intentions for all of us that were involved in that accident. Greatly appreciated. And I'm just grateful to be here with you. So have a beautiful rest of your day.